This question is valid word square. So you're given an array of string words. So return true if it forms a valid word square. So basically they are supposed to be easy to understand. So let me just quickly draw a diagram. So a sequence of a word. So you have to check the row and column at the same time. So if they are matched, then you can move on, right? So this will be the first one, and then this will be the second one, and this one with this one, another one, this one, and this one, right? And the last one would be this one, right? So you just have to know the length should be the same, right? The row and column, the length should be the same, and also what the character should be the same, right? So look at this. So the character are not the same in this one, the third column, and then the third row, right? Even though the first column and the first row are not matched, right? So this is going to be return false, and this is going to be return true. And if they do not have the same length, right? Then probably this is not the right solution, right? So this will be the pretty much the solution. Everything has to be the same length. So in this question, I'm going to just using the StringBuilder to just find out my column word, because I can definitely find out the row word right away, right? So I can just say words.get, and then I can say index 0 or index 1. So that will represent ABC or B and RT, right? But for the column one, this will be a little bit difficult, but that's still going to be fine. So let me just start writing. So I have an n represent the words of length. Sorry, size, right? So for in I equals 0, I less than n, and then I plus, right? So I need to find out the current word. So the current word should be raw word equal to words.get I, right? So I need to find a column, right? The column word should be a little bit difficult. So I need a helper function. So this will return a string, and I will say get column. So I need a what? I need an index. So index represent what? If I want the first index 1, then I will know I'm traversing the row 1, right? So I also need a list of word, right? And here we go. So let me just start doing this. So I need a StringBuilder for the return value. So I would say return SP.to string. So in this case, I'm actually getting the word. So I need to traverse the words, the list of the word, right? And for the current word, is what? The current word is words.get I, right? But the problem is what? I need an index, right? So if I need an index. So if the index is less than words of length, right? So the reason why I have to check is what maybe you find out this scenario, right? So this might not be a good idea, right? So even though the length are not the same, I will get out the bound right away. So if I want to append, I need to make sure the length should be the same. So it's speed out append. So I need to get the chart at index position, not the I position, because for every single I is actually traversing the row, but the index should be the column, right? So this will be just better to demonstrate for column, right? Now I need to make sure they are the same. They are the same word, right? So if row word equal, so it's not equal, right? Because we have to return false. If they are not equal, we are going to return false, right? So if they are not equal, I need to say get call, and I need to pass in the index, which is I need to pass in the words, right? So in this scenario, it's going to be return false. Everything else is going to be return true. So let me run a scenario. So yes. And here we go. So let's talk about the time and space. For the space, this is constant, right? But for every single time, you need to generate a string builder. So I would say often. So there will be a space for time. This is what? This is often. And this will have to compare. Um, if you use the equals, right, you do definitely have to traverse the length of the word. But this will be another scenario we have to talk about. But in this get column, what we have to traverse is for the current index word, be honest. So that would be the color index. I mean, yes, color index words. So the time will be all of n times n, be honest. So n represent the word for the column, n represent the words for the words, right? And this is the solution. And this is a little bit difficult, to be honest, but that's fine. And I will see you later. Bye.